Hello Bangalore, this is Leonard. I'm the director of the film La Llorona, which was shot and produced entirely in Pune. So once again, thank you very much for choosing my film in the 9th Bangalore Short Film Festival 2020. Now, in terms of how did I come up with the idea, basically La Llorona means a crying bride. It's a Puerto Rican folk tale. However, this folk tale is all spread across Latin America. It basically is basically a story about a bride who, at the day of her wedding, depending on who's telling the story, either the groom died or the groom left with another girl. So because of this, she threw herself from a bridge. And now, at least in Puerto Rico, in the south of the island, this small town called Lajas, in that town there's this bridge in where sometimes you can hear the cries of a woman. And when you get close to her, if you see her and you get close to her, she basically will confuse you for her lover, and she will kill you. So I made a comedy about that. I wanted to shoot it here in Puerto Rico. However, I told the story to Anusha, Vaidya, the producer. She's from Pune. We basically this was when we were studying film back in London. She loved the story and she told me, "Hey, why we don't try to shoot this in India?" So basically, I tried to adapt it culturally to India. Give the script to her. She loved it, and the rest is story. Now, in terms of managing and financing this film, basically I worked 2 years non-stop in a call center here in San Juan, in the capital of Puerto Rico. So I worked 2 years saving money in order for me to go for like a whole month to India and then shoot the film with the help of Anusha. Challenges that I face shooting this film. Well, first of all, it was my first time in India, so language was a little bit of a problem for me. Aside from that, we also there are things and jokes that works well here in Latin America, but when you translate them to English and then they are translated back again into Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, which are the languages that the film is spoken in, those jokes don't translate that well. So we, like the actors, me, Anusha, our DP, Sandeep, we sit down and try to look for cultural references that could translate like the joke that I was thinking of into Indian culture. Hope that makes sense. Aside from that, we try to shoot during the night. The whole film occurs in one night. We shoot in 4 or 5 days, 5 nights. And we were looking forward to close the street, but we couldn't close the street. So a lot of the time at the beginning of the film, we were trying to stop traffic. And then some people respect, other people were just like, we don't care, and they just pass by in their scooters. So after the second day, I said, like, you know what? We're just going to shoot with people passing by. Otherwise, we will get stuck in some shots like for almost 2-3 hours. So in order to not do that and keep going, we basically readapt the whole script again. In where like now the La Llorona is not actually killing people. At least people is not afraid of her. More like people are not aware that she is who she is until they see her. I would like to think this is like a romantic horror comedy of some sort. So if you like romantic movies, comedies, and horror fantasy, this is the film for you. So the reason why people should watch my film is just to see, or at least what I wanted to tell is a romantic horror comedy that, while it comes from like a Latin American, Caribbean folktale, it can translate and transmutate into different cultures, and that's something that cinema allows, and that's something marvelous about cinema, is that a good story. If you as a filmmaker are telling and want to tell a good story, it will definitely reach out a lot of people. And lastly, once again, thank you, Bangalore Short Film Festival. I wish you all a happy and marvelous festival. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks again for picking up my film. I hope you like it, laugh with it, and please stay safe. With that said, thank you very much. I'm Harold. I hope you enjoy La Llorona.